everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dell. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for all of you who have subscribed to the channel, and thank you for your support in being here. So in my last video, I mentioned that I found this old, I think you can see it, an old fire pit. It was the top of the fire pit or the bottom piece or something, but it's all rotted out. So I added a little bit of wire. I'm going to use this as a planter in my garden space back here. So I've already added a brick because this is where I'm going to actually plant it, right there. And I'll sit it here so you can see what I'm doing. And these are the items that I will add to the flower container. So I'm going to add a heart to heart, which is scarlet flame, and this is shade tolerant and sun tolerant. So this is under the tree, so it's going to be under the shade. I'm going to use two types of hostas, which I divided from in my yard. So these are free plants that have been growing, and I'm going to use a little bit of impatience from the clearance. Okay, and that's a very pretty combination, I think, since I'm using fuchsia and some pinks, and I think that will just go well, and the green will just offset it. So let's see how this is going to work. I bought this burlap from Home Depot. I'm sorry, Home Lot. Let me get it together. Hobby Lobby is where I got this from, and it was 2 yards for $8.99. So I did cut it, and I have a nice little chunk left, and so that's how I have it. I have it lined up in there. The best way, I think, would be to get all corners. And then let me add some dirt. This is just some regular potting soil. I'm going to add and I'm not expecting this to last like forever. This is just something I wanted to recycle and use as a part of my garden this summer. So even if it holds up for just one summer, I'm good. I don't know if I need to add, let me see how deep. Let me add just a little bit more, because I know it'll eventually sink and pull it up around the edges. So it won't come out of the sides. It's looking pretty decent so far. Okay, so let me show you. This is what we have so far. And it's not really heavy. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of perlite so it can drain pretty good. I don't want it too wet. Okay, and next I will add some compost from my compost bin. that looks pretty decent. Let's pull it up around sides. All right. All right, now I'm going to add some fertilizer. I'm going to add some within the soil, and then I'll add it to each of the holes once I put it in. I think I'm going to start with this, since this will be in the middle, and I'm going to divide this actually, because I want to put a part in another area in the garden. So let me divide this. I hope I don't damage it. Okay. That looks pretty good. So I did get 2 out of there. I could probably get more than that, but I'm going to try that off camera. So let's start with this. Okay, we're going to put this in the middle. So I guess this would go with the thriller and spiller and all of that, but I can't remember what it's supposed to be, so y'all please forgive me. I don't think this will be that. Okay. That's looking pretty good. All right, now I'm going to add one type of hosta. I don't know the name of these. My neighbor gave me these, a lot of them, and I'll show you later where I planted them. But something's going on. I hope everyone is all right for that. With the sirens and everything going on. So we got that on that side, and then I'm going to plant this one on this side. These were the hostas that were growing under the tree over there by my waterfall, and I decided to plant them. So we'll see how this turns out. Now I'm going to take some of these impatiens and just kind of sporadically put them. I'll put 2 together so it'll be a little full, like 2 there in the empty spots. And then this may not be it. I could probably add some other things to it too. So we'll start with these. Okay, so let's start on the side. I hope you guys are all doing well. Okay, let's do while I'm doing this, I went to the flea market today and I found a couple of little garden decor pieces I'd like to show you all as well. I'll figure somewhere to put them. So all of my impatiens have been used up, so those were right on time. We're coming up near the end, so it's almost done. And then we'll just fill it in with some soil. I think it turned out really pretty. I can't wait until it fills in. I'm going to take this off, the loose leaves. So this little old fire pit cover came in just right on time. I wouldn't dare throw it away. I would have found something to do with it. Oh, it's heavy, but we got it. I love this look. This is nice. And I'll be bringing you along just to see the progress of it. But this is what we have, y'all. Oh, it is so pretty. Look at that. I'm gonna put it right here. Whew. Let's take a full look at it. Okay, let me, I put it in the spot where it's gonna be in its home. Let me put some water on it. And I forgot to put a little mulch on it. So let's mulch it so it won't splash. It'll keep the moisture, but also it'll keep it from splashing all over when it rains. I'm so glad I kept this. It's adorable. And it may last more than one summer, or I have to add additional wire to it, but this came out really, really nice. I'm going to tear up all of the plants I have up here with this mulch. Okay, and we didn't forget about this. I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to try to get more than one out of it and plant different places in the garden. I'll let you know once I do that. And let's take a look at our full project. Okay, so here is our finished project, and I think it just turned out so lovely. It is so beautiful. I cannot wait until everything fills in. I think the burlap was a perfect idea to put in there. So you got your hostas, your impatiens, and then this, I forgot the name of it already, but anyway, it's beautiful. I love the pinks and greens together, and it's just beautiful. And I like I put a brick down there so it could just keep it from rotting, even though the water is going to go through it. But it looks beautiful. It's a great asset to my garden. My next thing is I need to work on this. I'm going to get in there and rake it out and dig up the dirt and put some fresh soil in there. But I've got I think I may do hostas around those two, around this too. But this turned out really pretty. Tell me what you think. And I've got some more things to do in this garden section here. This is a big empty spot right here. I hope I had another one, and then that would balance it off. But I do have the round barrel of the fire pit, and maybe that might work. So, let's see. Tell me what you think. Okay, so this is a little bigger, but it gives me room for more flowers. I know it's bigger, but I really think that this is a great idea. I think I'm going to redo the fire pit or either get another one anyway. So we weren't going to use this, and I wasn't going to throw it away. So I think this might be perfect to balance out the sides. Let me know what you all think. And let me show you one more thing before I go. I did go to the flea market today, and let me show you what I purchased. Okay, I bought this little antique looking wrought iron chair, and right now it's black and plain, and I think this is probably the spot I'll have it, right here near this area, because I've got to plant more things in here. So my plan is to have this filled in with nice, beautiful variation of flowers, whether it be annuals or perennials. And then this will be the back side of it would be in front of that, and then this will be on the side of the water, and it's just so peaceful and soothing. I've got to mulch these areas again. I mulched them too early, and the leaves and stuff are starting to get back in it. But I'm thinking I'm going to paint this like a bright color. I don't know if I want it yellow, pink, blue. It's going to be colorful, and I don't want white. So I got to figure that out. And y'all look, I even painted my Crocs. They're too small, and I painted them to go in my garden to match my decor. But anyway, that's what I bought. That's one item that I purchased. And this, oh, and the chair, I forgot to tell you, the chair was $15, and then this sphere I purchased, it was only $5. They had a smaller one too, and I wish I had gotten it, because the idea that I have, which I've seen, I have not tried this before, but I will try it with this. I think I'm going to move this flower out of this pot right here, and I think I'm going to put a trailing, some type of trailing plant in here where this can sit in there. So I've got to figure, don't mind that back there. I told y'all I was working on that. So don't worry about that. Focus on the sphere right here. Let me turn this way. But that's an idea that I have. I haven't found out what I'm going to put in there yet to trail, and it may be some ivy, but with that comes the lizard. So we don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not going to hold you much longer. Thank you so much for tuning into the video, and I will see you in the next one. May the good Lord bless you all real good. Take care.